I've never been a big conspiracy theory guy, but recently I was together with some people from my church, and we were discussing all the different theories that they had heard, and even some of the theories they were kind of like throwing around. And so I'm like, okay, I really need to look into this. And so upon looking it up on the internet, I was just bombarded with all the different theories, the end of life. It's like people, whenever there's something even semi-climatic, it's not even that bad. I mean, it's just an eclipse. It happens all the time. I mean, total eclipse, not so much, but it's the internet. People are going to throw stuff around. So I just wanted to get into one article here just to see what in the world some people are saying out there. It says solar eclipse. Experts debunk outlandish claims from conspiracy theorists. I love how they have to preface this by saying experts. It's where it's like, it doesn't even take an expert to debunk pretty much all of them. It's like, it's just a natural event. Like, hello? It's pretty simple. It's the moon moving in front of the sun. Like what are we talking about here? It says the end of the world is coming and it will start in Illinois on Monday. That is according to some of the conspiracy theories running rampant around about the coming solar eclipse. It says on Monday, an estimated 31.6 million people across America will be in the path of the biggest solar eclipse since 2017. And so that's just the amount of people it will pass over, of course. And they actually have a map further down here, kind of showing the trajectory of it, which is pretty cool. I mean, if you've never seen a solar eclipse, I would definitely recommend not obviously looking at it with your eyes, but with the solar lenses that you can get on some telescopes and stuff. If you have know anybody who has access to any of that, I would definitely recommend it. It is very cool to see, and just the fact that it gets darker too is during the day is really cool. But other than that, that's pretty much it, guys. I hate to break it to you, but hey, who knows? Maybe the world will end today. I don't know. So scientists will be able to study its effects on layers of the atmosphere, but according to conspiracy theorists, it could also be the end of days. The internet is running wild with some outlandish claims. This is a really good one. This is Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene says she thinks it's a sign from God that America needs to repent its sins. Her post on X suggested New York's recent earthquake combined with the eclipse were strong signs. So this one's kind of interesting for me because as a Christian, I'm like, well, I agree that we need to repent, but as these being signs in and of themselves, I don't think so. I'm just gonna say that. I mean, it's, at least to me, the signs and wonders that we see in the Bible aren't really taking place, not taking place in the same manner anymore. They're not taking place to like show, if you will. It's just kind of natural phenomenon at this point. So while I do agree that we need to repent, these being the signs that people need to do it, I mean, no, it's just a solar eclipse. I mean, so I'm not gonna really, while I do agree with part of the statement, I don't agree with all of it. These being signs, to me, it's just another day, but what do I know? Maybe I'm just stupid. Who knows? Anyway, it says her post has been seen by 8 million people. Had a community note added to explain that earthquakes are common and solar eclipses are predicted well in advance. Well, I'm glad they at least put that in there because, like I said, all of these things happen pretty regularly. Earthquakes more so than solar eclipses, but nonetheless, it's, in terms of being signs, I just don't agree. It says, but the ability to predict eclipses plays into other conspiracy theories. Here we go. This is really good. Right-wing commentator Alex Jones recently held an X Spaces event to discuss what the globalists have planned for the imminent total solar eclipse. His guest Andrew Meyer told viewers the eclipse falls on a date in the Hebrew calendar where new energy can be pushed into the coming year. Mr. Jones described Mr. Meyer as an expert on this. I tell you, every time I see someone with Alex Jones, it just cracks me up. Oh my gosh, it's just entertainment for me, honestly. The amount of people that get like super frustrated about it. I mean, maybe they have some validity to get frustrated because there's actually some people who believe what he says. But I mean, a lot of what he says, man, it's just so funny. Like, how can you not just observe it and just laugh at it? I don't know. It's just hilarious. This is the globalists. Obviously, they want to make a big push for evil, negative energy. Mr. Meyer said they want to inject the seed of every new year with negative energy because that's what they harvest. What are they, vampires? Like I don't like this is. Oh, every time I see stuff like this, I'm like, dude, these people cannot believe this. But I mean, hey, here we are. They're energy vampires. Maybe there's some truth to these claims now. Who knows? Because an expert agreed. This is a guest of Alex Jones' InfoWars also discussed the idea that scientists studying the eclipse are using it for their nefarious plans. I think the only nefarious things going on here would be the amount of things they were trying to sell you for like doomsday things, end of days, different eclipse related events like that. I think that's the only nefarious things like what are they going to try to do? Like murder a massive amount of people with the eclipse? Like I said, I just don't even know. And here's the outline of the total eclipse that people will be able to view. Obviously, you'll be able to see a partial eclipse the farther you go out, but that in that strip there in the different time zones, which is pretty cool actually. I'm glad that they did this for people. You'll be able to see the total eclipse, which definitely cool thing to see. This is the globalists. They believe these events have special powers, Mike Adams said. So they are lining up important things in their minds, things to summon power. They are using the solar eclipse as a justification for the nefarious plans they intend to carry out. So now they're doing demon summoning. Apparently, I, that's all you need now. You just need the moon to fully cover the sun, and that is enough energy for you to be able to summon whatever you want. Apparently, not even just demons. You can summon whatever you want. Like I said, this is just so funny to me. Every time I see stuff like this, I'm like, bro, these people are on the internet, and I think they should be able to be on the internet. But I mean, you should also be able to criticize them on the internet too, because it's out in the public. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about all the conspiracy theories. I think they are hilarious to read over. It is always a good laugh. The amount of people that actually believe this too blows my mind, but it also doesn't at the same time because we live in a world with a lot of people, and a lot of people just have wrong opinions. Like, I don't know what else to say, but anyway, if you liked the video, make sure to leave a like, and I hope to see you guys around. Peace.